What's that song?
Kiss by Prince.
Kiss by Prince. Okay. Not one of my favorites.
Well, what is your favorite? Maybe next week we can play.
Certainly not that. Bagpipes.
Definitely no.
Okay. Shake it for Kiss, I guess, huh? Alright. That looks good in that shirt, by the way.
Thanks. Biggest game of the week. One of.
That's not what Game Day says. Okay. Enough of Kiss.
Yeah.
Let's get on with the show. Welcome back to the second week
of 2019.
All right.
Picks from the press box.
Here we are again.
Yes.
And school started, and we're picking games, and it's still hot in Dallas. So,
correct.
How did we do last week?
We actually did very well, surprisingly. We both went 8-2.
8-2. I know I picked Northwestern, and then I just made a wild guess at the Carolina game, and I lost both of those.
I lost Auburn, Oregon, because I picked Oregon. I don't know why.
Yeah,
and then
they should have won.
They really should have. I was mad about that. And I also picked South Carolina with you.
Okay. So, anything you want to talk about from last week's game?
I would like to talk about the Auburn-Oregon, get a little more in depth, because Oregon really should have won that game. Because they were winning the entire time, and that one last drive just... I think Auburn just was the better football team.
I don't know about that. Did they go back in a prevent defense? Did they give them too much room? Bad pass rush? What happened to Oregon?
I don't know, but if it's anything like last year when Auburn beat Washington, that basically set the Pac-12 out of the playoffs. I don't know if that's going to be the same this year, but sure going that way.
Well, I don't see any other really strong teams in the Pac-12, so
Oregon, Stanford.
They could be in trouble with one loss.
Yes.
Okay,
especially to a non-conference team.
Any other games you want to talk about?
And then the upsets. There was a few upsets.
There were several.
We had Tennessee.
Yeah.
Tennessee, they definitely shouldn't have lost to Georgia State. There was a few
Tennessee got beat
SEC teams. There was that.
They look bad. Maybe the fans ought to change coaches again since they tried to handpick their current coach. Hear that, Tennessee fans? There you go. All right.
What was another upset? Oh, Ole Miss lost to...
Yeah, the cheaters lost.
Memphis.
Yeah.
And there was one other.
Well, Purdue got beat in the last second.
Purdue lost.
Field goal. That was a surprise and disappointing for the Big Ten.
Arizona lost to Hawaii, which was odd. And Missouri lost to Wyoming.
Yep, Wyoming Cowboys.
Yes.
Okay, well, we ready to move on for this week?
Yes, we are.
So, what games did you pick this week for us to talk about?
All right, ACC, Miami, and North Carolina.
Miami and North Carolina. Well, I don't really care, but who wins? That Miami and Florida game was terrible. Both teams were ineffective.
I saw something,
and
I called it the drunk game.
Well, I didn't really care for the performance of either team. Florida's overrated currently based on that performance, but I'll take Miami.
Well, that's where we disagree. I'm taking UNC.
Okay.
Mac Brown, he looked really well in the first game back.
Good for Happy Mac. I don't care about him either.
I don't either.
We'll see.
And I do think that their defense looked very well.
Okay.
Against South Carolina.
So
South Carolina is supposed to have such an explosive offense.
So we differ now on the first game.
Yes.
Of week 2. Okay, let's move on.
I will think we will be on the same page on this one. LSU, Texas, Big 12 in Austin.
Okay, I'm going to take LSU.
Yeah, I thought we were on the same page. Give me LSU too. I think it's gonna be a very big game in Austin, and I think Joe Burrow is gonna play very well.
Yep, I hope so too. I'll be rooting for the Ohio State transfer.
I will be rooting for the Tigers,
So
not Longhorns.
okay, me too. We agree.
Big Ten.
And Texas is having trouble with their running backs. It sounds like they've got a lot of
Yes.
them out. So we'll see who they
That
are able to play.
that's
And we'll
unfortunate.
see what kind of pass defense each team has because
Yes,
they're going to have
yes.
to throw the ball. Okay, move on.
All right, Big Ten. Old Big 12 rivalry: Nebraska and Colorado.
Yeah, this is kind of a toss-up game, I think.
Yeah.
So it's at Colorado.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with a mild upset and take Nebraska. I think they'll improve over their rather mediocre performance in the first week of the season. We'll see what happens.
What are your facts was wrong?
What's that?
Nebraska is not an upset. They are actually favored.
It's a mild upset. It's a 50-50 game.
Well, in that case, and I will stick to my word, and I will go with the favorite in Nebraska.
Oh, okay. So we picked the same one again.
Yes.
You're copying me. Let's
No,
go.
I'm not. Pac-12, Stanford USC rivalry game.
Okay, USC's in trouble, aren't they, with their quarterbacks?
Yes. Castillo, excuse me. But the backup in the Northwestern game didn't look that bad. And USC's not the greatest. You all know that.
Well, USC's first two quarterbacks are hurt. The quarterback for Stanford got banged
Yeah.
up a bit against Northwestern.
So.
So who you picking? Come on, pressure's on.
I'll go with the upset also. I'll go with the upset on this one. I'll take Stanford.
Okay, I'm taking Stanford also. I think
they're just a better team. That's all.
Southern Cal's got some problems.
I think they're better coached. I think they
The
have
University of...
spoiled children.
There you go. All right.
No, I just think that Stanford's a better team and they're better coached. That's all.
Okay, well,
More talent.
you're copying me again. Let's go.
Nope. SEC, A&M, Clemson.
Ah. Is that why you wore that shirt today?
Correct it is.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So that means you're going to take A&M. I'm going to take Clemson.
As much as I would like to pick A&M, give me Clemson. I just think A&M has a really hard schedule this year, and they play LSU on the road, Georgia on the road, Clemson on the road, Bama at home.
What does that have to do with this week?
Let me finish.
Okay.
And I think if they can win one of those games, one of those 4 games, they'll have a good season. And I just don't think that A&M Clemson is going to be that
Boy,
game.
you're reaching. Clemson will win. Ready?
Yes. All right, lightning round.
Who you taking?
I said Clemson.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Goodness. Lightning round.
No.
All right, Syracuse, Maryland. Who you taking?
Maryland.
Give me Syracuse. West Virginia, Missouri.
Missouri.
North Texas, SMU.
Upset. North Texas, Mean Green for Scott.
No, give me SMU. Army, Michigan.
Playing Army.
Army, Michigan. I said that.
Okay, I'll take Michigan.
All right, and then I'll take Michigan also, and then Arkansas and Ole Miss.
Oh, who cares?
SEC battle.
The cheaters against.
The Razorbacks.
Yeah.
The Piggies. Who you taking?
I don't know. Ole Miss is supposedly favored, so I don't know much about either one. So I hate to pick the cheaters, but I will. I'll take Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss also.
Okay. So that wraps up our picks for the week.
Yes. And now we move on to our question. Is the transfer system now good or bad?
You know, I'm confused by the transfer system. I haven't really read all the details and requirements for qualifying the transfer and to play, immediately rather than sit out a year. There's so many transfer quarterbacks in that high profile situation that we see across the country. I guess it's good for the kids. I'm not sure it's good for college football, but you know, it's supposed to be about the kids. They want to play. If they don't get to play in one place, they should be able to go somewhere else and play. However, I wonder about the circumstances and the recruiting to get them there to this second school, and if there's any illegal payoffs along the way. Anyway, that's a tough one, and to be honest, I don't know that much about the details. Maybe our audience does. What do you think?
I think it is very good. It's basically just like the free agency. It's just fair for the kids, and if they want to go somewhere else, so be it. Like, I don't see any problem with the system.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I don't see any problem. If they want to go somewhere else, they should be allowed to go somewhere else.
All right, well, we'll see what their audience thinks about. I'm really curious to see what their opinions are. Is it good for college football? Is it good for or just good for the players, or good for both? So, send us your comments, and we'll be really interested in hearing the results.
Yes.
Okay, and that wraps it up, right,
yes.
big guy? Okay.
Hope you enjoy a better week 1 than week 2.
Okay. We will.
I mean, a better week 2 than week 1.
They're very good. Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.